Glad to have you with us in Jonesboro, Arkansas. Centennial Bank Stadium, home to the Red Wolves of Arkansas State, and fans have been fired up for this one all day. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see, the Rebels taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Arkansas State Red Wolves. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Red Wolves ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. Coming out with it, it's James. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Rebels offense will have the football first. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
Turning it on! Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. The Rebels moving quickly to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
So now it's 2nd and long. They're looking for an advantage to the right.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
And the Rebels send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Wants to return it. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Red Wolves offense will get the ball for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they...
Oh, he's got some space. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Rucker. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Red Wolves can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it and still on his feet. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Red Wolves trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Arkansas State. They're on the board first here in the season opener. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back looking for help. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll go back to work on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Complete to the right. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Catch in the middle, it's Beal. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. The Rebels headed quickly to the line.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second. It allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Third down coming up after the completion. Sends it back in motion. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field. So he gets a hand on it and it's blocked.
And they have been practicing this all week long. They saw something on film that made them think they could overload them on the right-hand side, and they were able to get back there to block that kick.
Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Looking to throw, it's Rayner. Pocket breaking down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going for it all. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Red Wolves will call on their punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. He couldn't find much running room there, didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. He'll start this drive firing. Slings it downfield. He's got an open man. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. And the Rebels want to crank the tempo.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you...
Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
He's up to 41 yards rushing in the early going, and he is making an impact in the first game of the season. Takes it from the gun on third down. Throwing right. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Well, on third and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. They've got the screen set up. Looking for room at the 40. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. No matter how many times they tell you to look for it, it is tough to defend a perfectly executed screen.
Yeah, because I'm trying to go get the quarterback, and everything looks like pass, but when you see it, when you see that screen, you got to retrace your steps, get back in the play. Nice job by the offense. The defense just has to recognize that a little bit sooner.
The Red Wolves have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. There he goes. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play.
Looking for the end zone. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Now this offense is back on the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Caught in the backfield, it's Beal. That's why the good Lord invented tight ends, isn't it, David? Get a good pickup on first down, open up the entire playbook.
It just makes life so easy on quarterbacks. I mean, you got these guys that are so gifted athletically that you can do everything with them. They're like overgrown wide receivers, and now understanding zones and how to attack them. It's just unbelievable when you got these kind of big athletes.
The Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Makes the catch. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. And the Rebels are on the move.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Got it in the middle. It's Beal. Touchdown, Rebels. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Clemson is ahead early in Death Valley, but that's not exactly Trevor Lawrence out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over LSU. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The running back has it. He now has 61 yards on the ground, and they wanted to have an identity as a running team, and he's giving them that in the season opener. And the Red Wolves in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And the ball's out, and they're after it. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Touchdown, Rebels. And they turn it into a defensive score.
Well, it's a great job by the receiver getting open and making the catch, but now you got to secure the football. You know there's going to be guys coming trying to rip it free. They did it. They scooped it. They scored. That's a play he's going to learn from.
And the extra point splits the uprights. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, one with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking for a man. It's Rayner. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Red Wolves have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Steps away to find some room. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
When you get that quarterback and he starts to leak outside the pocket like that and roll, you roll with him. Those linebackers are supposed to move and shift with him, start to take away the field towards the sideline, because think about it, he's not going to throw it back across his body. The defense read it well, moved with the rollout, made the big play.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Give to the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? The Rebels will hustle to the line. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fakes to grab. And this one will be stopped for no gain. He sends 2 wideouts right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 9.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He'll pull it on the read. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. This is a makeable field goal distance, but this offense is thinking touchdowns. They'll go for it on fourth. Needs it to keep this drive alive. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. The give on the option. Plows through the defense. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Rayner. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. That's reeled in. It's Cobb. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Summers. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
I love the job the quarterback does surveying the defense there. Great job pre-snap recognition, understanding the coverage. He goes to his curl route, gets the completion, and picks up the 1st.
Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He's going to breaks into the open. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. And the Red Wolves will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The Red Wolves come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking for a man. It's Rayner. Rushes on him. Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. From the shotgun, the inside give. Found just enough running room. He picks up 4 to the 15. And the Rebels in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. The Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Wants to throw on 3rd. Fires one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Rebels will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll return it from around the 50. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think
he lobs one high down the left side. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp.
Well, you see them there taking the shot, and I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Wants to adjust the pattern. Dropping back, it's Rayner. Snagged out of the air. Touchdown, Red Wolves! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. Between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Florida State was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen in Tallahassee over the years. A win, yes, but this one lacked style points. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. He's up to 73 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. Creates a little space. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll heave it deep. Catch inside the 25. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing. trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rebels. All tied up after that one. Possible shootout coming.
And the offense does its job, and now the pressure switches back to the other offense. Points at a premium.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he makes the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. Power football with the run. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Red Wolves can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Scanning the field, it's Rayner. Caught close to the marker, it's Rucker. At the 45 on his way. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Red Wolves with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Out of the gun, the inside give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
And this offense put together a really good drive, man. Like, that was a good drive, but 3rd down in the red zone when the field starts to shrink, they really struggle to try to find a play to get someone open.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Summers. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. And the Red Wolves are on the move. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Cross. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone.
I don't know about that play call, man. Your quarterback's already thrown 3 TDs in this game. Pollock, let him cook down here.
Yeah, I mean, trying to show some balance, but he has had a great day. I trust him. This is a good situation. I'm going to put the ball in his hands, and I'm going to let him throw this football and get a touchdown.
Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Big guy smells it. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. So the offense will try to punch it in here on 4th and goal from the 1. Touchdown, Red Wolves! And they take it in for 6 more points.
I think most coaches on 4th and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big 4th down conversion.
And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Leaves it with the running back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. The Rebels want to pick up the tempo. He'll pull it down and run. Got a man in the middle. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Illegal forward.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Now on third down for this offense. He's looking downfield to throw. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. And the Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
The Red Wolves with a second and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, running back on the move. Breaks the tackle. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down.
Defensively, with all the space now and spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football, get multiple guys there. That's your best chance to not have broken tackles.
Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. And the Red Wolves with the 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Spencer. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. To throw, it's Rayner. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Touchdown, Arkansas State! Fit it in the window for the score.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Man, those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Under fire. Lofts one high and deep. He's got it on the right. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Oh, they're after him. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Back to pass on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Beal. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Catch in the middle. It's Hainsworth. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Rebels.
That is exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
The AT unit on the field. They tack on the extra point, and they're down a touchdown, 35-28. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He gets a block, and he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. In modern college football, Jesse, if there's time, there's an opportunity to attack.
And I like them being aggressive here too, guys. Look, they practiced this all week long. Now you're in that situation to go out there, have some fun, and let it fly.
And defenses are taught to stay deep, play prevent in these situations. So I think you could get a good chunk play and then possibly get a field goal to tack on before the half.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw, it's Rayner. Finds the tight end. He goes out of bounds right at midfield.
Kind of like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Finds his man. It's Clay. Carrying the ball with attitude down to the 42. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Just enough time for 1 final play in this half. The play action fake. Pressure coming. Keeps it going. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Jonesboro when that town is buzzing as it is today.
The Rebels will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. They have the lead to start the third quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger, and we might have already knocked them out already, Palmer.
It's just about eliminating the mistakes at this point. You're right. This thing would be over if they hadn't shot themselves in the foot. So ball security, that is at a premium as this game goes on.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking downfield, it's Rayner. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Offenses should focus on their guys and making sure so-and-so guys get so-and-so touches. And, you know, listen, they're featuring this guy. They're going to throw it to him. He's going to be the primary target on a lot of times. I can't be reckless, but I definitely have to find my way to get that guy the ball.
Makes the catch. It's Rucker. Nice job to get him past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Red Wolves will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He lofts one down the sideline. Complete to the right. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
From the gun, the running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's got the tight end. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. And the Red Wolves have taken it inside the 20. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Looking to throw. It's Rayner. Here's a heat. Blasted as he lets it go.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Off the play fake. Gets it out fast. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Wolves!
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He's out of bounds at the 17-yard line. Excellent job by the kick coverage unit to keep him from getting the sideline. Off play action on first down. Here's the pressure. He'll pull it down. Crosses the 30. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. And the Rebels want to move quickly.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Hand off from the shotgun. Here it is trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run it from the gun. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Looking to throw for it. Here comes the heat. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect the quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Working that left side now. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, running back gets the give. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. First and goal and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. He'll do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Trying to surprise him with the pass. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Nice execution by this defense on second and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Punts it out of the air. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. That was like bouncing off the guardrails and not losing control off the upright and through. Are forced to settle for three. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
Number 97, set to kick this one away.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about
turning it on? Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Out of the gun, the running back has it. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll go to the ground. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Clay. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Red Wolves back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. To the air, it's Rayner. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21.
And one of the things I love about this defense is their speed. And they knew coming into the game that they were going to see quarterback run, but that time they had him all bottled up, and they were able to use their speed to make him go east and west and run him out of bounds. Not a great game. Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Red Wolves come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Awesome job there on 3rd down by the QB, working through his progressions. He wanted to go downfield, but the defense took everything away. So his eyes come down, he finds the drag route underneath, makes a good throw, and his guy does the rest to pick up the first.
That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit him with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Pushes ahead. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
And the offense doesn't bat an eye. They'll stay on the field and try to score from the 1 on 4th down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Wolves!
Make no mistake about it. Bring in the beef, right? Bring in all the extra offensive linemen, the tight end. You know what we're going to do. We're going to line up, and we are going to smash 4th and goal situation. They are successful playing a little bully ball with the big boys up front.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll try the run. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. The Rebels are in the hurry-up.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Beal. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Second down coming up.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Gets the back moving. Right down the middle. He can't haul it in. Incomplete. He had him on the crossing route, and he dropped it. And the Rebels decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Hauls it in at the 25. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off play action. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understanding the ball came out quick. I got to break, get hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
And it's knocked away and incomplete, denying a big play on the final snap of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming up. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Third down coming.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got his man on the outside. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And that decision will be questioned for a while. To the air, it's Rayner. Got it in the middle, it's Rucker. The Red Wolves can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. Fights off a defender. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He'll try to do it himself. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
And both these quarterbacks, man, they're showing off their ability to take off and scramble and make plays. Right here, it's a design pass. He's looking to make a play. What does he do? He sees some space, he captures it, makes the big play with his feet, gets another first down. This guy can do that a lot.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And the try is no good. And after the miss, fellas, still sitting on an 18-point lead. So, guys, we'll see this offense again.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Gets rid of it. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and it'll be enough for the first down. The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Quickly out to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
And I think this offense ran the football knowing it's in 4th down territory. It's 4th and short. It's go time, almost near midfield. To me, this is green light. I got to stay aggressive. I'm losing, but the situation favors me.
Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Rebels are rolling down the field.
And I feel sorry for this defense. Like, they're having to defend the entire field. QB's already shown he can beat you with his arm. Now, with his legs and his decision-making, getting the ball to the pitch, man, he's shown a variety. In this defense, they're having to defend the whole entire field.
All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down.
Good enough for a first down.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Pocket breaking down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Trying play action. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the...
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Quarterback making adjustments. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I love DBs that want to tackle, and they get an opportunity to look like heroes on these outside toss plays. Physical play by the corner there, getting the ball carried down behind the line of scrimmage.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Give to the back. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Back to pass, it's Rayner. With the catch, it's Burris. At the 40, there he goes. Breaks into the open. The 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Arkansas State. And the route is on.
Salt enter wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Texas A&M is down, but they are not out of it. Not there at Kyle Field, one of the more special places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UTSA. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The give to the tailback. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the tight end. He'll keep it himself. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
So the officials take a closer look and the replay booth will overturn the call. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that defense gets to him and down he goes at the 9. And the Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. That leg is staying loose already, the 5th kick of the night. Makes the catch near the 50. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. To the air, it's Rayner. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get them.
Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Because no game is perfect, something has to go wrong, so the coach will have something to gripe about in film. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Rushes on him. Heaves it on the run. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And I'm just not sure where to put the blame. And I know they're going to lose this football game. They've struggled, and he's been sacked. I know he's turned it over and thrown an interception, but they haven't been in sync, and nobody's played really great. And they've got to find an identity on this offense moving forward.
Got the first down, looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Touchdown, Rebels. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking downfield, it's Rayner. Makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Red Wolves moving quickly to the line. They'll leave it with him. He's brought down right at the 30-yard line, well within field goal range, but let's see what they do on this 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Bunch formation for these receivers. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Makes the grab on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll go with the 5 wide outset on 2nd and 7.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
To the air on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The Rebels Going to swing it on second down. Got his man on the right. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Bringing the heat. Got his man. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to fire on second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He'll get rid of it. That's caught. It's Beal. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Under fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. From the gun, the ground game. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Red Wolves headed quickly to the line. Dropping back, it's Rayner. Just a short pass to the tight end. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. First down here for the offense. And they spike it. You'd think they'd want to keep the clock moving with the lead here.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Handoff from the gun. Got the first down and more. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. And the Red Wolves getting set on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Give to the running back. And on that short gain, that will bring us to the end of this game. The old coaching cliche, go Lerno every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way.